Hello YouTube, this is Daniel back in the shop. What I'm going to do today is I decided to buy me a little toolbox. Got one on sale that I'm going to use. It's going to give me some cabinet space, some drawers, pull out drawers, and then I can put the welder and stuff on top. I want to try to get everything up to eye level. I bought me another welder. It should be here in a couple of days. It's going to have a digital screen and stuff. It's an upgrade. My old one that I had for like 10 months, the MIG stopped working. And I'm sure it's computer chip, but it was a throwaway when I bought it. It wasn't enough to, wasn't worth paying to send it back to have it fixed. So what I'm going to do is, this is 27 across here. Right at 27, so I'm going to add a few more for the ball. Usually the ball is about 7 or 9 inches, so we'll just make it 37. So, and then I'll cut some here, 2 pieces that's going to be about 18. Yeah, right at 18 and a quarter. And then we'll make a square box, take the casters off, and mount the casters onto some angle line. We're going to use some 1.5 inch angle line to make a square box and reposition the wheels. Then that should work pretty well. And that'll get it up at probably another inch or so. I want to raise it up, so that'll get it up a little bit higher. Okay, that's the way the stand is going to look. I'll put wheels on. I got the box upside down. We'll put the gas on this end. The handle will be over there. I didn't want to move the handle. And so I got to get it all cleaned up now. And then we'll go back and weld all the pieces together. Alright, coming on pretty good. Some of the welds look really well. Get the hang of that 7018. Got a little bit better over here. So, but I'm going to put a expanded mellow back here. I had some scrap expanded mellow. This is probably 18.5 by 7 3/4. So just kind of spot welded those. My MIG is not working, so I had to use a stick, which that's fine. But I use I miscalculated, turned that around the wrong way, so I had to put another piece of angle line here. And so I took some 7018 and ran across there. Came out pretty good. So, and then I had a good bead over here on 7018. So letting it cool off, and then we'll put it back on the box here. Put the square on it, and then I can put the casters. I think I'm going to space the casters out, put some here, and then put them at the farthest end on that. But we'll weld a plate on there, drill 4 holes in it, and then because the front casters you can't weld, it's got galvanized on it, so I'm probably not going to attempt to do that. I'll just drill holes for it. I think the back ones are just regular carbon steel. So, but anyway, that's what we're gonna do. Just to do a design note here, I marked the squares. You saw me cut those out, the little spacers, weld them on here, tacked them with some 6011, came back with 7018, and I had some bolts left over from when they built my building, and that one went in crooked, but it's okay. So I'm gonna put these out on the outside, and I'll probably come back and cut them off. I'm gonna put these on the outside, get a socket or combination, run those up, and get those. But that's the way the plate looks. And so I had to drill a hole through the angle iron because I'm gonna use these screws on the inside. I wanted to give me a wider stance on the tool deal. So okay, we'll try everything out here in a little bit. Get the wheels on it, grease them up really good, and flip it over. Probably put a little grease on the drawers, and then we got. Alright, so I had to make my little bracket. I was going to strap it with bungee cords, but you can see my bracket going across. I was off on it. What it is it's got probably a 3.5 inch recess in here, and so I drilled through here because it was hard to see the back side to get it level. I probably should have measured out here and then punched my holes through, but anyway, came back. That was pretty good. 60. That was an E7018 came out. But what I'm most happy about, this easy change when I need to change cylinders. Pull my pin out. I put a backup nut on here. It's a 1 inch, the 1/4 inch bolt. Put a wash on the top, a wash on the bottom, and put 2 nuts on it, jam nut, so it just swings out. Pull it out. Put the new one in. And then just put this pin in it. I'm always on concrete. I don't ever take this out any. So that ball is not going anywhere. Got a little movement on it, but other than that, it's not going nowhere. Cause like I said, I'm in here most of the time. Okay, back out here in the shop, kind of figure out a plan. I wanted to make a bracket to hold the cables and stuff when I'm not welding, and so I came out with a little idea. Going down from this side, going up, going over, kind of like a little bridge. So there it is. I took some 7018 at about 85 amps and tried to weld that up. This here, I did a little scoring on it. It makes it easier to bend metal if you score it. Remove a little metal, maybe cut a slot on each side, and then it makes it a whole lot easier to bend. But we're going to get this put on, and then I'll probably have to make me some hooks out of rebar and get this set up, get all this together, because I got to get this finished so I can finish all the Christmas deals I wanted to make. All right, finally finished this project up because I wanted a taller cabinet to raise everything up, but since this the MIG section, the MIG function went out, it's a very good stick welder, and so I decided to keep it, just use it for stick, leave it set up for stick welding. I've got used to it, and I'm had to go in when it comes on, the automatic go to MIG, go in and change the switch where the automatic go to stick. But it's great to carry somewhere. The other week or so I went and helped my brother, and it was great to have that. This one here is going to stay in the shop all the time. It does MIG and stick, but I bought that one day last week. But anyway, back to the project. The tank came out pretty good. I could have raised that up a little bit, the bracket on it, but it worked out okay. So what I did on the MIG, on each one of those I made a little small, this is probably a 1/4 inch solid bar. Made one of those for the plug, the power cord. And then this here, hang the MIG gun here. And then we got the negative and the hot for the stick welding on the Primeweld. I did leave enough room. You can open the door so it clears the gas ball. I know on some videos they had to turn the machine lengthwise to clear the gas ball, but you don't really have to open this because Primeweld sends you this as well. So this is what I'll be using if I need it. And because there's a cover in there, and we're gonna put some more consumers and other things in there. Each one of them has their own hook for power cords, plasma cutter here, Weldpro stick gun here. So came out really nice. I may go back and, like I said earlier, cut those studs down some. No, that was an idea for a jack, so I had to take that off. But other than that, it worked out really well. So if you like these kind of videos, you know what to do. Hit that little button, and you can stay caught up with things that we do. I've got a couple more projects to take care of before the winter's over. All right, thanks for watching.